Nope. I don't know. That one. All right. All right. We're having some technical difficulties with our. Well, I got an echo.
Yep.
I don't know where it's coming from, but we're having a technical difficulties with our video camera, so we may be audio only. And I'm really getting. Do you have an echo?
I can hear.
Oh, it's really loud. I don't know. It might be this. Yeah, that got turned. All right, is that better? I think.
Hello.
All right.
Yeah. It is. It's better.
So
bear with us for a minute,
we're
please.
using some different dials here. So what we typically do, maybe one's turned.
Next we have Abby Waterman. Abby is the daughter of Jeff Waterman and Stacy Williams.
All right, we'll see. I don't know what that does. Got some new stuff, and we will see. I don't know what's going to happen here, and I really echoey. I don't know if you're getting the echo on the stream, but
if you would, ladies and gentlemen, please join me in congratulating all of our seniors on 4 years of hairstyle.
No, because I'm pretty sure it's.
No, it's not recording.
has deferred to the second half. Your Royals will be receiving the opening kick.
All right, we're still efforting to get some video for you here, but hopefully you can hear us. We'll do this old school radio style. Royals and Warriors getting ready to kick off week 3 in Indiana high school football. The Royals come in at 1-1, and the Warriors, I believe, are 0-2. So the Royals are going to kick off, going towards the scoreboard. Or, excuse me, receive. We'll be returning towards the scoreboard. Wearing our blue jerseys with the white numbers. Warriors wearing white jerseys with the maroon/red pants.
Back to receive the Royals is Cameron Bowles.
Voles and Bowman deep for the Royals.
Set to kick off for the Warriors, Wayne Carter.
And Carter Flynn will be kicking off for the Warriors. Short kick, bounces at the 25. Bowman picks it up. He's got some blockers in front of him, makes a juke, and he's going to get out to about the 42. So the Royals with a pretty good field position to start. Be on the left hash. Heading east. It'll be Eden under center again, the freshman. And the Royals with 3 wide to our right, 1 to the left. Peyton Spear in the backfield with Eden. Quick stick route to Rubel. He gains about 8. He'll be tackled at the 50. And it looks to be Alec Thornburg on the tackle.
8-yard gain on the play.
Bowles moves to the left this time. We got Sullivan to our side, or Aaron Redmond to our side. Play action pass. It's Voles in the slot. And he's going to get down to about the 36, we'll call it. First down for the Royals. And we're right back on the line. Spear up the middle. Well, he's going to get maybe 1. Brought down by a handful of Warriors. It didn't appear that there was a lot of room for Peyton as he got into the hole. He's usually pretty shifty when he's behind the line. He can find a crease, but nothing for him that time. It's going to be 2nd and 9. That trips formation again. Rubel on the same thing, but he drops it. Like he a little bit low, and he turned to run before he had the ball secured. But same play we ran the first play of the game, and wide open again. 3rd and 9, definitely 4-down territory. Rubel lined up as an H-back to the left. Bowles in the slot to the right. Eden flush, he's going to scramble, and he'll pick up looks like about 7, maybe 6, depending on where they spot it. He's out of bounds. It's going to be 4th and 3. And the Warriors had a runner come free. I didn't see if that was a linebacker blitzing or if we just missed a block, but Elijah didn't even have a chance to set up on that one. Same formation. Kane Sotelo in now, replacing Spear. Foles in motion to the left. Sotelo's going to go outside. Gets a good block. The flag thrown. Bowman Shaw was out there, I think. Shaw or Bowman, I can't quite tell. The numbers bunched up, but I think that is going to come back. It's probably going to be a hold. That's too bad because Kane had a nice pickup there. Yeah, so it's going to be fourth and probably about the same, maybe four, or illegal block. So it'll be the same thing after they walk off the penalty. 4th and 3. Kane's going to go off the left again. And similar result. It's going to be first down for the Royals right about the 15. Be on the left hash still. We've done most of our damage over there.
That will be spotted for 25. That's good for Eastern Hancock first down.
Got twins to each side. Kane lined up to Eden's right. Here comes Voles. Rubel catches the ball on a little post route, and there was a Warrior there. And I don't have, looked like number 17 on the number. And couldn't make a play on the ball. Caden stuck out his hands, grabbed it, and just kind of turned around, and he was in the end zone. So Warriors had a chance on that one, but the bigger Rubel was able to prevail. And so with 10 minutes left in the first quarter, it's 6-0. We'll line up, go for 2. And then we shift back into PAT formation. Redmond will give it a go from the line. And it's good, 7-0 Royals. So not a whole lot of problem on that first drive. Anything we were unsuccessful on was pretty much self-inflicted. When the Royals getting set to kick off, and it'll be Redmond kicking again. He's going to be a busy young man tonight, as he started at receiver due to an injury to Braden Sullivan. And Caden Willis, both of our starting outside receivers, out this week.
Back to receive for the Warriors, Grant Jacob and Adam Strick. Sent to kick off for the Royals, Aaron Redmond.
Good kick from Redmond. It's going to be fielded by Trey Adams. About the 10, he gets out to the left. Got a blocker, but a gang of Royals takes him down at about 24. It's pretty good coverage, about a 9-yard return. And the Royals will take over. It's a long way to go.
Ball will be placed at the 25.
Going to be Carter Flynn under center, just a freshman. We've got kind of a tight wing T formation. Ball's on the ground. Royals recover. It's going to be Royals ball on about the 27-yard line. And that was coming right at us. and looked to be buck sweep, and I don't think the handoff was clean. I didn't see who it was who fumbled it. It wasn't a forced fumble. The young man just didn't get a clean exchange, and ball fell out of his hands. Fortunately for the Royals, right into our guys, and I didn't see who was on the recovery either. We got a new running back in the backfield, Mark Cube. He's just a freshman as well. Foles in motion. Hitting Bowman on a deep post, and he could not bring it in. Oh, they called it a fumble. Said he caught it, fumble, and Wes-Del's going to recover in the end zone for a touchback. Wow. I don't think Dylan took any steps. Talk about it in the NFL all the time. If you watch that, you got to make a move after you catch it. Dylan grabbed the ball, and as he was tucking it away, he would have been in the end zone if they gave him any steps. Official didn't see that way, however, and it was a fumble on about the half-foot line, and Wes-Del lucky to recover it right before it goes out of the back of the end zone, although I suppose it would have been theirs anyway. End result. So no harm, no foul for the Warriors. Royals miss an opportunity there to double their lead. It was a good ball, good route. They'll line up that double wing, single receiver to the right. Flynn again. Jet sweep to the right. Royals able to take him down after about 3.5. I believe that was Trey Adams.
Taken down by Garrett Shaw and Brady Jordan with the Royals. 5-yard gain on the play.
Royals lining up in their three-man front, kind of a 3-4, and they'll do different things at the backfield. But as long as Wes-Del stays tight, we'll have a lot of guys in the box. There's Trapp coming right up the middle for another 3 to 4 yards.
Hey, are they getting video down there?
Now Thornburg going to carry for the Warriors.
And that was Thornburg who picked that up, playing the fullback role.
You guys are getting video.
It's going to be third and they call it a short 3 or a long 2, somewhere in that neighborhood.
You guys were getting it. So I wanted to make sure you guys, the football was more important, so I want to make sure you guys are getting it. So, okay, thanks.
Well, that time the Royals just stack him up. No gain.
Alex Thornburg again on the carry for the Warriors, taken out by Logan Hoskins. No gain on the play.
Hoskins led a group of Royals there to stop Thornburg. Well, it looked like it might have been the belly play. And the Warriors going to punt. Short punt, low, and it's going to go out of bounds, probably in the neighborhood of the 40, 41. Royals going to take over on their own 41. It'll be our third possession of the first quarter. Again, the only thing that's stopped us is our own mistakes. Still trying to clean some of those up. Spear back in the backfield, trips to our right. Eden drops back to pass. A little bit behind Redmond. He can't get it as he was running a curl. That'll be 2nd and 10. Good protection again. Front line's doing well. Only one time has Eden even been pressured. Hand off to Spear to the right. Peyton looking at the corner. Gains about 7. Nice job from Spear.
Peyton Spear, the ball carrier for the Royals, taken down by Corbin Price of the Warriors. Six-yard gain on the play, bring up 3rd and 4.
Twins. Spear set to Eden's left. He tries to hit Voles down the seam, and it's well covered and ball's a little long. And we're going to go for it. About the 47. It's going to be trips to the left this time. And Spear to the left. And the same little stick route. Rubel bowls over a bunch of Warriors and gains probably 30 yards. It's going to be first down Royals on the 25 going in, and they're not going to have any chance trying to tackle him up high. Hayden just too big for the DBs. Spear to the left. It's around the corner. Good block from Bowman. It's going to be another first down. It looks like we're going to be somewhere in the neighborhood of the 10.
Spear, the ball carrier for the Royals.
Actually put us out on, I think, the 12. So first and goal from the 12. And tried to run a clear out for Rubel, and he couldn't quite pull it in. So it'll be second down. Yep, and that's going to be, I think, offside on this. Yep, or motion on this.
False start on the Royals.
Not quite sure who it went. So I'll make it 2nd and 15. Spear to the right, trips to the right. Eden in shotgun. Steps back, quick pass to Rubel again on that same play scored on. He breaks a tackle and walks in. Right now they have no answer for when Caden gets the ball. So, in all actuality, the Royals ought to have 3 touchdowns on 3 drives. And Redmond's going to just line up for the extra point. Should make it 14-0 Royals with 6:18 left in the first. And this is an undermanned Warriors team. Look in the neighborhood of 20 kids on their team, and well, the Warriors have had some success in the past, never sustained, and their numbers fluctuate yearly. So you got some kids out there, they're trying. Right now, the Royals just too much for them. And we'll kick off again. Aaron will kick off from the left hash. And look to pin the Warriors back again.
Second set kickoff for the Royals. Back deep for the Warriors. Trey Adams and Jacob Grant.
Oh, a little pooch kick. High sky ball fielded on the 30. Got a little room out to the 40. Branson Dalton, one of the seniors for the Warriors. Royals changing it up a little bit.
Taken down by Colton Dishman of the Royals.
Colton Dishman on the tackle for the Royals. So offense and defense in tight. Looks like Adams in motion. We got toss to the right. And they can't get the corner. They double teamed our D end or outside linebacker. Didn't see who it was, probably Kane. And no place to go. They're actually going to lose somewhere in the neighborhood of 3 yards. So it's going to be 2nd and 13. Really, there was a nice hole for the young man to cut back. I think that was Thornburg, but kept trying to push it to the outside, and there were just too many of our kids there. No place to go. A good job tackling. They break that formation. You got 2 splits, 1 wing. You're going to hand off to Thornburg, and he is just dropped in the backfield against Braden Hill, who just opened up wide and swallowed that guy, dropped him hard.
Mason Skinner, the ball carrier for the Warriors, taken down in the backfield.
Great hit from Hill. They're going to make it another 2.5 yards, maybe somewhere that. So we're looking at 3rd and almost 15. Warriors going backwards on this drive. Man, Hill got in there quick. It's obvious passing down, but I don't know how much the Warriors will want to throw. They're looking, going for a deep route. Sotelo interception. He's got Green in front of him. They have to make one guy miss. Couple of pancake blocks, crowd, and Kane's going to score on senior night. A defensive touchdown for the senior. But I think it's going to come back. There's a flag on the 20, and usually that means there's some sort of block in the back or a hold. So unfortunately for Kane, got to celebrate, but I don't think it's going to count. Yeah, block in the back. And so it'll be first down, Royals. Well, it's after the interception. Probably be at the 30. Doesn't take away from the play. He did get some nice blocks down. I saw a couple of Warriors getting pancaked. They're going to give Sotelo a chance to play receiver and maybe get his touchdown back. No, he's going to be all by himself on the left. QB's still in at the running back to Eden's left. Grubel in motion. Cube off the right, gets in the hole, and he's met by number 52. I don't have a name for that young man, but Mark still drags him, gains 3 yards. He's met in the hole and still ends up with a 3-yard gain. Good hard run. 2nd and 7. Just a hair over 4 minutes left as the Royals lead 14-0. Eden takes it. Ball fake. He's looking at Kane. Tries to get him down the seam. Oh, the ball is just a little bit low. That was really good coverage. I think that was Adams. That was good coverage. I like the idea to go back to Kane. Kane got behind him and just couldn't quite get the ball there. 3rd and 7. Twins on each side, Cube on the right. Eden hits Rubel quick, and it's Thornburg there to knock the ball away. So good ball placement, just well covered that time from the safety, Thornburg. It's going to be 4th and 7. Royals, of course, going for it. We're on the 20-27. Trips to the left. Redmond all by himself to the right. Cube on the left. Yeah, play's blown dead right away. Usually that's an offensive penalty. Yep, and it is. We've got encroachment. Or, yeah, false start, sorry. So we'll back it up. It'll be 4th and 12, just raising the level of difficulty to challenge ourselves, I suppose. Thanks for listening to us, Connie. We appreciate your avid fan support of your grandsons. Voles on the crossing route. He's going to get the first down and is tackled at the 11. Nice play. Almost looks like Cameron was on a sail. Something coming from the left slot all the way across. Three and a half to go in the first quarter. Royals getting ready to score again. Oh, and that one we looked down Rubel too much, and the linebacker for the Warriors intercepted that, Grayson Mealy. Oh, he made a good read. We maybe went to the well once too often there. Didn't really fight for that one. So 2 turnovers from the Royals, the only thing keeping the Warriors in it. And that was not a bad play, but definitely didn't have to go that way. So 14-0 still Royals. And Warriors away from their double wing again. They may have given up on the packing it in real tight. We'll see. The Royals caught off sides. We had a blitz coming. Jordan was full bore and looked like he was going to have an open path to Flynn. By the way, for those of you listening and hoping to watch, we are still efforting that, our new huddle camera, and still had some bugs to work out. Yeah. Okay. All right, so we are efforting. We appreciate it if you're still listening to us. About 5-yard gain for the Warriors. Sotelo on the tackle. Something that our regular viewers are, I'm sure, used to hearing, Sotelo on the tackle. I'd be happy to know Kane is not the last Sotelo, as his little brother Gabe is a freshman. So hopefully we'll be hearing Sotelo on the tackle for years to come. Second, a long 4. I guess it was a gain of 1 after the penalty. Fumbled snap. Flynn picks it up. He scrambles. Royals all over him, and he's going to get dropped. It's Dom Shelby. He's tackled in the end zone, but the momentum stopped. So it's not a safety, but is a huge loss. Big play from Shelby and a great tackle in the open field. It's going to be 3rd down from the 5-yard line for the Warriors. Looks like 3rd and 15 maybe. Fake the jet sweep, and there was some sort of confusion in the backfield. There, again, we get him in the end zone, but they're going to call forward progress out at about the 1 foot line. So if the Warriors went backward any farther, we would have 2 points. As that play did look disjointed from the beginning, it's going to be 4th and 20, and they're going to be kicking out from underneath the uprights. This is going to be real tricky for the Warriors. As we've got decent rush the last time they punted. I would look for Kane, and I think that is True Blood on the other side. Quick punt. It's short. Got good height. Voles fields it on the 35. Comes back to his right. There's a wall. Makes a cut. And is tackled about the 18. Good return. Royals will set up shop inside the red zone again. We've been making a living there in the first quarter. 1 minute to go. Still the first quarter. Spear back in at running back. Otherwise, it's the same group. Oh, snaps a little bit low. Get Bowman on a wide receiver screen, and he's going to pick up, looks like 9. It's going to be 2nd and 1 from the 10. Sorry, about 2nd and 2, 2nd and 1, somewhere in that neighborhood. We'll get one more play off this quarter. Under 30 seconds now in the first. Voles hit on the out to the right, and he is scoring. So 15 seconds left in the first quarter. The Royals score their 3rd touchdown. Again, the only thing really to stop the Royals have been the Royals, and got a lot of offense in that first half, or first quarter, I should say. Defense probably staying on the sidelines a little bored. They've had fewer than 10 plays. Redmond hits it, it's 21-0. So we'll kick off, or maybe one offensive play for the Warriors. And it's not too early to start talking about the mercy rule. 35 points after the first half, and we get running clock. And the way the Royals, we could have very easily had 5 touchdowns just in that first quarter. Unless we dial it back to work on some stuff, I'm not sure we're going to have too much trouble getting there. Play clean, mistake-free.
Tonight's fireworks are sponsored by 9-Star.
And we'll see if the Royals have Redmond work on yet another type of kickoff. He's got a wide variety. It's almost like a golfer with a lot of different clubs. Aaron can do a lot of different things when he's back there to kick. It's a nice weapon to have.
Jacob Grant and Trey Adams. Sets kickoff for the Royals. Aaron Redmond.
Deep one this time. Hits the 15. And Adams gets out to about the 27, 28. 8.7 left in this quarter. Seems like it's taken a long time. Single receiver to the right for the Warriors. Motion, trap, nowhere to go. I think that was, see that Tincher that filled the hole there and just wrapped him up. And that'll do it. In a first quarter that was all Royals, it's 21-0. We're a little unlucky that it's not more. We don't have any live stats for you right now because of our issues. We're working on that. But we've got to have 100 yards of offense just in that quarter. It was the first 2 touchdowns were Caden Rubel, and the third one just right a few minutes ago was Cameron Voles. Kane Sotelo had an interception return for a touchdown called back with a block in the back, but Royals recovered a fumble, so we've recovered two turnovers, but we also turned the ball over twice. We looked to clean that up. We had a couple of offensive penalties. I want to get rid of those in a game like this where the outcome's not really in doubt. You really want to work on the little things and make sure that you're cleaning it up because we get to take on Heritage Christian next week. So we want to kind of hit that one at full speed. And we flip ends of the field. Say the Royals be looking into the sun, but the clouds are enough. And the sun has gone down enough that we're not even going to have to deal with that. That's nice. Warriors now heading towards the scoreboard or east, if you know how our field is set up. And they'll actually come out with a Twins to the right. Only no tight end on this set. And they're coming in motion. Adams, they toss. Big block outside by number 4. That was John Justin, but then he looked at his block and set it going, and we had Sotelo came, and nobody bothered to pick him up and drops him for 1 yard. Adams goes down. And really, if you make a block like James did, or Justin did, you don't want to stand there and look at it. You want to go pick up the next guy, and that would have been Sotelo. Sotelo was happy to come unblocked. He didn't get that very often. Spread this time. Flynn lets it go. Nearly intercepted. Adams catches it over the middle. He's tackled to 40 for a first down, gain of about 10. Colton Dishman jumped. The ball just goes over his hand as he's dropping back underneath that route.
10-yard gain on the play. We get for the Warrior first down. Garrett Shaw on the tackle for the Royals.
So I think this may be the Warriors' first down. They may have gotten one the first possession, but I don't think so. Or second possession. I fumbled on the first one. They packed it in again. Nothing doing for Mason Skinner, another freshman for the Warriors. He tries to go off tackle and will look like another buck sweep, and there's a handful of Royals sitting there waiting for him. Gets maybe half a yard. We may have a solution to our camera problem here. As Mr. Paxson is desperately efforting to get you some visual on the Royals network. Timeout Warriors, 10:27 left in the quarter. Still just all Royals. It is senior night tonight. So prior to the game, we were hoping to have video for you, but we did have a handful of Royals that were recognized. Kane Sotelo, Braden Tincher, Gage Tompkins, Peyton Spear, Cody Masters, Tyler Fields, Brady Jordan, Dominic Bova, and Graham Hicks. So we thank those guys. Some of them been playing football in the EH Youth League all the way up. Long time in our community. We have a few guys that are new to the team this year or in the last year or two, but we want to thank all those seniors. They still got time ahead of them, but COVID changed things a couple years ago when people were losing games. They wanted to get the senior nights in, so those boys got their recognition, and so we've got it kind of early. Don't have a whole lot of home games this year, and so we were able to recognize them. We want to say congratulations. And the Royals almost playing with a 4-man front now. Our outside linebackers, that's Shelby walked up way out there, and he just they get outside. It's going to probably be a hold on the Warriors. They gain a yard, but I think that's going to come back. Don May had a chance to even intercept that. He came across really quick. Chop block, and that is dangerous. For men of a certain age, the chop block was a regular thing, especially if you were a lineman or like a D lineman or blitzing linebacker. That there was some fear when you had the chop block. I know playing receiver, being able to go low was always great to get after some of those bigger guys. And problem is there's a lot of knee injuries off that, and so it's been taken out of the game for safety's sake. And that quick pass, the O-line wants to get the hands down, and so a lot of times they'll hit low, and usually when you get a call like that, you have two guys hitting kind of a high-low. You'll have one guy hitting up high, and another one goes down at the legs, and not with any ill intent, but oftentimes it's a mistake when you get that play called. So Warriors backed up. They're looking at second and like 25. I think we marked it at 23. Fumble. Flynn recovers. He's going to be on the 6-yard line, and they just keep going backwards. Had a successful few plays, and those penalties can be a drive killer, especially if you're trying to get just some kind of positive momentum. And when things aren't going your way, to have one of those, it just snowballs. So now it's third. It's marked at 39 yards to go. I will trust Mr. Putt with that. The ball is marked on the 11, so I had the wrong line going across. But third and 39. There's not a lot of plays for that. And, oh, my gosh, Braden Tincher. He met Adams in the hole and almost looked like he was putting one of his wrestling moves on him, grabbed the legs and looked like he was going to dump him for a takedown. Great play from Braden Tincher, one of our seniors. So it's marked at 4th and 42. I think we're going to see a punt. And we should be looking at really nice field position again. So great job by the defense. That one's – there's going to be another penalty there. Oh, and they pointed us. Going to be offside. Usually when you have that on the defense, they go ahead and let you have that free play. So going to give the Warriors 5 yards to work with. Vols is standing on the Warriors about 46, so still in their territory. And the one punt that he's had that was in the air to him, Cameron fielded cleanly, had a really nice return. So here comes another one. That one's going to bounce in front of him. Takes a wicked hop, goes right by him. It's going to die on the Royals 45. So we will have the ball, 55 yards to go for a touchdown. Leading 21-0 with 8:23 left in the quarter, and this will be our first play of the second quarter.
All right. Well, we have video. So if you're watching the Wes-Del, we have video. We have a football manager running it for us. So thank you to them.
And thanks for hanging with us.
Yeah.
Old school radio. WFMBQ.
That was not how I wanted this game to start. And we do have stats, too.
Yeah. And by the way, I just gave our radio station 5 letters as the call sign. So, Cube with a 6-yard gain right up the middle.
Make sure that the sound is off on that camera. Yes.
So, for those of you who are unfamiliar with Mark, our running back, he played JV 2 weeks ago, and he may have had 150 yards on like 3 carries. He was a beast, getting some varsity time tonight. Eden steps up, hits Redmond out on the sideline on a comeback, and it's going to be for about 10 yards. It's going to be first down on the 40.
Taken out of bounds by Alec Thornburg of the Warriors. Good for Eastern Hancock first down.
All right.
Trips to the left. Cube to Eden's left. Quick pass out to Voles, but it's whistled dead. That'll probably be on the Royals. I wish you guys could have seen Joe efforting to get this up. He's been scrambling around. Recruited Murph to get a cart ride up to his room. We got a camera. We recruited a manager. We may have strung extra wire. Booth's going to look like a house decorated for Christmas with all the things hanging. So, but it's because we love our fans.
Yeah.
So there was a timeout. Royals 1st and 15.
Okay. We even have stats. How about that?
Woo! It's all going now.
All right. Thank you for sticking with us. I'm sweating.
Yeah,
I
you
got a
were
pork
working hard.
burger. I got a
Yeah, there
pork
you
burger
go.
on my trip to the school.
Pork burger for your troubles.
Yeah, someone threw it at me. Mr. Barton kind of.
Nice. Cube to the left. Oh, Voles had to block. Cube's got to read that. He's a freshman. That'll come. But, man, Cameron with a great block. Took Adams out, but Cube bounced it. He still picked up, I don't know, 8 yards. It's frustrating as a receiver when you got your guy turned, you got him sealed off. There's a nice lane, and the running back goes outside. Feel helpless like you screwed up. But that was a great job from Cameron. Going to be trips to the right again. Eden, Rubel in the hole again. That's the 3rd or 4th time we've run that. That time it goes off his hands. Caden can't bring it in.
Okay, I haven't really watched much. I think I heard Rubel scored 2 touchdowns.
He did.
So it's his first 2 touchdowns of his career, I believe.
That is correct.
And then who scored the 3rd?
Voles did on a little out. So.
Okay, so that's 3 passes by Eden.
Yep, and we should have had a couple more. We dropped one on the 1 yard line. They said should have been an incomplete pass, but they called it a fumble.
I did see Sotelo's return that got called back too.
Yep.
Oh, there's Kubi.
Yep, Kubi going again. There we go, first down. And we had one more. We turned it over on the 5 yard line.
Oh, they got somebody down.
Yep.
Let's see. Let's just see if this works.
We even have replay?
Hey.
Wow.
So far. It's the wrong size.
Who needs Huddle football cam?
Yeah.
Well, your blood pressure probably needs Huddle football cam, but yeah. Well, there's a young man from Wes-Del who was down. Is being tended to. I can't see the number. Well, you may have been able to see it there, but we hope he's okay. I can't quite tell what they're looking at. It does look like, who's that, Bova? No. Joseph Hollenbaugh, Big JoJo. Oh, he pulled. Oh, Joseph, that was nasty. You can run that one more time.
Okay.
If you guys watch this, Joseph, number 53, he's going to be pulling. He's going to be the lead blocker. Watch him kick out. This is a great – look at that, coming from the other guard spot. Woo! Now we hope the young man looks like Dallas Godby. We hope he's okay.
He looks like he's getting up now.
Yeah, he may. Hopefully just got the wind knocked out of him or something, but that is a lineman's dream.
Whoa.
And you know this, having video now means we can actually do the trivia question.
No, we could have done it,
No,
but wouldn't have been as good.
no, not near as much fun.
And we got a special video for the seniors that happened this week at practice. So we'll show that.
Eden back to pass. It's Voles coming across on the drag route. I think it's going to be just short. We're going to have second and looks like, yeah, it's not quite as close. Second and 3. It's good patience from Eden, waiting for Voles to clear.
All right.
Kube to the right. That time the Warriors defend it well. We're going to be, it looks to be just short of the first down. We'll see if we get a measurement. Spears checking in.
About 5 minutes and 40 seconds left in the quarter. Elijah Eden already with 130 yards passing.
There goes Spear. That's how you read your blocks.
There.
Except there at the end, he could have made it easier, but that's what we're going to look for Mark as he keeps improving. But if you watch Peyton here, every time he gets to a wide receiver, we seal him off really well. He's cut. It's the outside. Should have cut under right there, but knew he was fast enough to beat him to the corner. It's a good job from, looks to be Rubel sealing there. We got a lineman downfield and Voles out there. Oh, Hoskins just driving his guy back. Aaron Redmond helping out the officials before Peyton even gets in, calling the touchdown. Like the confidence.
Redmond with another extra point.
28.
Redmond's extra point attempt was good. Good score at Eastern Hancock 28, Wes-Del 0.
All right, let's see if we can get. You know what? Let's do a commercial.
Right.
Let's get our commitment in here. Hopefully it works.
Nine Star is very focused on customer and member care, focused on making sure that however we communicate with the member and customer is how they want to communicate.
You know, sometimes we're the one person that they speak to in a day, and you want that conversation to be happy and pleasant.
As a nonprofit co-op, we're focused on providing the best service we can for our members.
Nine Star is a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
Coming back out of break.
Thank you to 9 Star for supporting us. And all the sponsors you see on the lower left corner are corporate sponsors. They haven't. I did add one today, Positive Energy. So they are on there today. You should see them scrolling. And I'm not sure if the other ones are accurate yet. We're still trying to figure out what our list is. Don't go out of bounds. Nice. That's a good kickoff.
Yep. Adams fields it. He's going all the way back across field. He's got a little bit of a hole, but the Royals just stay with him. It's good pursuit.
You know, we were supposed to talk about this. So here were my players to watch. Trey Adams was one. So 13, I think I've heard you say his name a few times. So definitely a player to watch for Wes-Del. We didn't get to do that on the pregame. And then Voles, I was actually considering Rubel, but I couldn't find a picture of him to use. So I found one of Cameron. So Cameron was our player to watch, but he's had a nice game too. It's hard. It's been hard to find pictures because a lot of these kids are new this year as far as playing time. So they'll come.
Yeah, just nowhere for the Warriors to go. Just hard.
I don't know if I doubt we have any of their stats. So
we're not showing any audio on here, is that?
It's actually way. It's
okay.
Like, those are all the other. We're right there.
I was like, wait a second.
It's all these other cameras that I've been trying to use.
Say we're talking now. We got camera and no talk. Okay, so that's good. It's gonna be 2nd and 12.
Yeah, I muted all these other cameras.
To me, the biggest upset the second quarter is we've only had the ball once. We scored, but Warriors been able to run the clock a little bit. There we go. They got a little bit. Thornburg breaks it. He's going to have a nice gain, 4 or 5 yards. Maybe 6 yards there. It's going to be 3rd and 5. Thornburg's the fullback, and they usually run him off tackle or right up the middle with the trap, and then I've seen him go outside kind of with like the old USC everybody right or left sweep.
I can't really use my phone at the moment, so Mandy Hancock, I'm going to answer your question. Contact Dana Allen that I just got on my phone. Contact Dana Allen or the athletic department, and they can tell you better. All right.
Again, nothing doing up the middle. Just a host of Royals. It's going to be a lot of partial tackles or assists this week. I see Braden Hill get off the pile. Looks like Trueblood was there, and Gage Tompkins, one of our seniors, was on that pile.
Let's see here. Peyton Spirit with 35 yards rushing so far. Kubi with 32.
And we've rotated. Kane even had a couple. So all three of those guys getting some opportunities. I think we might see some more QB as we go, too, as the score gets bigger.
Mm-hmm.
Timeout for the Warriors. Just under 3 minutes left in the half. And speaking of halftime, coming up, it's youth recognition night. So there will be a whole host of future Royals out on the field. This night always cracks me up as you watch these little guys. We'll see how they do it. In the past, we put them on the opposite sideline and they sprint all 50 yards across the field, 53 and a third or whatever it is. See some of these guys are gassed by the time they get across, but it's fun to see the excitement. And one of the things I appreciate doing youth league earlier, we did it for years. We did it over it was like the Friday when fall break started or over fall break. Mm-hmm. People were out of town. It seems like that Friday was always the first time it rained and was cold. That combination, and it was miserable.
Yeah, we got that youth recognition, and then we're gonna play a special video that some seniors were involved with this week, the football seniors as well. So make sure you stay tuned for that. I'm kind of sad. I see like some pretty small numbers, and I know that's because we didn't have video. So share it out there. Let people know we do have video now. But there's a lot of people here too.
Yeah, there are. I think some of our regular viewers probably here with their youngsters. That punt was going nowhere. Royals going to have the ball on the 44 with 2:44 to go. And it would be nice to get a score right here and just take care of the running clock before we have to come out at halftime. You know what you're dealing with.
Oh, and it's not the first quarter. It's the second quarter, but
it's all right. If they've been listening, they know.
I will change that right now. We're definitely not going to have our automatic scoreboard camera tonight. So I will do it manually.
Twins to each side. Spear in again. Eden drops back. He's forced to go up the middle. Elijah can move. He gains about 5. We don't want him to take a hit, and he was smart. Goes outside before he he risked anything big. But Elijah, he's got some wheels. He can go.
I had this all made, so here were the starters. So we'll talk about, I think Ethan Carter got the start maybe at left tackle. Most of those, and then we had some Redmond and Bowman are starting at the wide receiver position. We're down a couple of wide receivers to injury, and so they've stepped in nicely.
Swing pass to Voles. Here he goes. Makes a move. Tries to make another one, and he's secured pretty well by John Justin. But Cameron picks up the first down. Royals got it on the 30. 2:25 to go. Looking deep to Bowman. He's back there all by himself. And it looked to me like Dylan got back there and slowed down a little bit because he was so open. He was
he almost thought that he wasn't sure if Elijah could get it to him. He slowed down a little bit, and Elijah threw it right where he probably should have been.
Yep. Again, Dylan. I mean, he's in his second year of varsity football, and he only played defense last year, so still learning, as you mentioned. Not a regular starter, so he'll learn.
It looked like Rube will move early, but
yeah, I think that happens a lot. We've been called a couple times.
Redmond.
Redmond almost got another good play from Adams. That's the second time he's knocked a ball out on a similar route. The Warriors kid's not giving up.
Yeah, the Adams, he stuck out. I watched a few of their last couple of games, and he stuck out as one of their top defenders and their top one of their, if not their top offensive player as well.
Yeah, and just a junior, so he's got another year.
And it's a little out, can't really see. But
I think it was a first down. Yeah, I think Bowman got it. Looks to be on the, 16?
I think you could see it on the camera, but we were blocked by the tent.
So minute 51 to go. Royals on about the 17-yard line. Spear up the middle on a draw. What great moves. He's going to get to, looks like, the 8, maybe? Going to start him a little short, maybe on the 10.
And they're right back on the line.
Yeah, because we're getting close to minute 20.
Oh,
offsides.
It's going to be a first down. So that's probably, I remember we used to, way back in the day when I was on the sideline taking pictures, they had to play 5-5.
Yeah,
that was the get the 5 yards.
We've done that. Five means everybody stop. Don't do anything.
That's been a long time ago. Back in 2013, I think,
Woo.
actually.
Eden flushed. He's going to score.
Yep.
Yeah, well executed 2-minute drill.
I don't know if you can see it, but home score 34. And this is going to be Redmond's 5th attempt at an extra point.
Yep. We didn't go for 2 tonight, so, and this will, unless they get a run back or something crazy happens in the next 59.5, this will put us at running clock to start the second half. So nice job by Aaron.
Let's see what we got here. Let's talk about them in the conference here. Here are the conference standings. North Decatur really impressive last week. Probably the team to beat in the conference. They play Monroe Central tonight, so it'd be interesting to see how that game's going. And then this game, this is Wes-Del's last year in the conference. They're leaving the conference in football only. So they're going to be in all the other sports, but they're leaving the conference in football. So next year it's going to be back to a 4-team conference. I know we added North Decatur just to try to avoid the 4-team conference.
To me, I wish. I'm looking at Shenandoah playing Lapel on there. Lapel seems like a natural fit to me, and they were. It would be almost the old rack. But with North Decatur sub for Wes-Del, and Wes-Del, they've just not been competitive. They just aren't. I mean, I'm sure they're tired of getting hammered 3 or 4 times a year. It's just.
This is our 26th time, so we've played Wes-Del 25 times, and Wes-Del's only won 3.
I know I was part of one of those.
So 2010, I know was 1, 1997, and maybe 2007, maybe.
I might have been part of 2 of those.
I may be wrong, but
I know I was once.
I wrote
up
it
there,
down, but I didn't bring it with me. So
yeah.
But so they have struggled a little bit in the conference. So I think they're looking to be able to play around with their schedule a little bit, and they got low numbers. I know Coach Matt Knuckles is a good guy. He coached against him, and he's used to coach freshman basketball. And now he's the JV basketball coach over there too. So, and now he just first-year football coach with the Warriors this year.
Yeah, his big thing is he's going to have to get numbers.
They fumbled, I believe,
and we recovered. We're going to have a chance at one more. Oh, we could throw it up. Because I thought we recovered. Yeah.
The clock is running. I don't know if they realize this running clock doesn't start till next. Yeah. Running clock doesn't start until
after halftime.
Till after halftime, but.
So this will be an interesting thing. I mean, the game's well in hand. I'll be curious to see if there's going to be a problem. Like if we're going to take a shot and try to get one more touchdown with this first group, because the kids that are on the field aren't going to play a whole lot. You wouldn't imagine in the second half of this game, especially with Heritage coming up. Yeah, we're just going to kneel on it there.
We've got.
I got a pronunciation on Mark
Kubi or Kubi. I've heard both.
Yeah, Kubi. Thank you. Is that Skilling? Eric Skilling? We appreciate that.
I've heard Kubi and then like Q, like a QB.
Yeah, and I've even heard Cube at one point, so I'm more than willing to learn.
Yep, we will. He's new to Eastern this year, and we will do our best. So that is going to be halftime. I don't know. I doubt that our camera is going to move for the youth. So we'll just have it right here and get what we can. I think there's going to be a band performance, so we'll leave it there. And we'll apologize for all the video issues first half, and hopefully we will not make that mistake and not have a camera out here next time. So that was my fault. So we will come back in the second half. Oh, make sure you watch the senior moms show off their hitting a little bit later in a video during halftime. So make sure you check that out.
Nicholson, Watson Collison, Emmett Mallory, Austin Richardson, Forrest Collison, Benjamin Conley, and Cash Mays. That is your flag football roster. Next up will be your first and second grade New Jack Industry Royals. Coaches Brad Nicholson, Chad Sisk, Nathan Burke, and Matt Edwards. Joby Jordan, Nash Bixler, Ava Jones, Drew Sisk, Parker Nicholson, Hayden Johnson, Connor Lowry, Costa Andriopoulos, Brigham Edwards, Reed Nicholson, Mox Burke, Logan Mays, Jackson Caudill, Eric Owens, and Jace Riggs. Your Eastern Hancock first and second grade Remax Realty Group. Coaches Keith Oliver, Adam Richardson, and Kevin Quick. Braxton Richardson, Tucker Ackles, Cooper Youngclaws, Carter Hinton, Mac Masters, Thomas LeMasters, Drake Killian, Everett Collison, Chase Maggie, Colton Worley, Cyrus Quick, Caden Oliver, Hunter Worley, and Levi Clark. Next is your Eastern Hancock third and fourth grade blue team, sponsored by Good Guys Heating and Cooling. Coaches Dan Visa, Jeremy Weishart, Jason Glover, BJ Davidson, and Jacob Arthur. Clayton Arthur, Clinton Badgley, Ethan Burnett, Avery Davidson, Hunter Glover, Lucas Glover, Reed Harmon, Camden Johnson, Carson Martinez, Clayton Nicholson, Cameron Richardson, Kipton St. John, Maverick Turner, Cash Visa, Richard Wellborn, Benjamin Wilhoit, Cash Weishart, and Levi Zack. Next up, your Eastern Hancock 3-4 white team, sponsored by Aerial AgWorks. Coaches Chad Ellis, Casey Keller, Jared Landick, Adam Engelking, and Mike Manship. Braxton Keller, Carter Bixler, Carter Ratliff, Cash Blackwell, CJ Ellis, Eli Landick, Eli Kennedy, Gavin Cox, Gunnar Mays, Gunnar Wheeler, Hudson Collins, Hunter Engelking, Jared Conley, Sebastian Martinez, TJ Manship, Zayden Shaw, Kip Killian. Now for our 5th and 6th grade D&M Repairs and Welding. Coaches Gary Meeker, Toby Atkins, Carl Friddle, and David Wilson. Athanas Andriopoulos, Jackson Atkins, Hunter Bratton, Elijah Cox, Blake Youngclaws, Mason Youngclaws, Casper Friddle, Wyatt Zack, Ethan Wilson, Henry Swift, Wayne Tucker, Braxton Green, Caleb Harmon, Jake Jordan, Landon Shepard, Hunter Martin, and Logan Paget. Next is your 5th and 6th grade team, sponsored by Petrie Excavating. Coaches Kyle Petrie, Scott Johnson, Andy Maraska, and Jacob Johnson. Wesley Engelking, Brady Frakes, Mylan Glumack, Dave Hardy, Mason Hester, Max Lease, Colton Maraska, Jordan Moore, Waylon Blackwell, Carson Overman, Bryce Overman, Carson Adams, Aiden Reinhardt, Lane Simmons, Vance Buckholtz, Cooper Wyatt, and Dee Wheeler. Next is your middle school cheer team. 8th grade, Captain Lily Tompkins, Co-Captain Elisa Sperling, Lila Wise, Cassie Keebler, Maddie Etheridge, Brenna Garrison, Lauren Locker, and Manager Hayden Gray. Your 7th grade, Molly Ebert, Serenity Swafford, Izzy Hall, Elena Whitfield, Haley Smothers, Lydia Wheeler. Your coaches, Jennifer Sperling, Whitney Huff, and Jillian Ulrey. Next up is your middle school football team. Hayden Conley, Jason Cook, Matt Hunt, Luke Manship, Jake Meyer, Gavin Schultz, Dawson Springman, Hunter Sperling, Brandon Turner, Jack Davis, Blake Whittington, Hank Lee, Braden Burles, Hayden Jackson, Gavin Bowman, Braden Hester, Luke Lewis, Hayden Adams, Brady Cole, Taylor Conley, Cameron Delagrange, Jaden Fuller, Rylan Shelton, Brennan Trueblood, Hayden Montgomery, Graydon Wheeler, Hunter Van Hook. Your coaches, Ken Westman, Cole Allen, Nathan Jackson, and Will Hester. Ladies and gentlemen, this is your future of Eastern Hancock football and cheerleading. Let's give them a huge round of applause. Please stay tuned for performance by our band and color guard.
Hancock Royal Regiment presents their 2022 production, After All This Time. Even after all this time, the sun never says to the earth, "You owe me." Look what happens with a love like that. It lights the whole sky.
right, hey, make a tunnel on both sides. Hey, make a tunnel on both sides. She gets a head start, bro. Keep it, go past the time. Oh my God. Here we go. Come on.
All right, we have that was a little video of some senior moms, I think, and families taking out some frustration. I think that some of them seem to really enjoy that opportunity to tackle their son. So that was earlier this week at practice. So thought people might enjoy seeing that. And we had the nice performance there by the band. Hopefully you could hear it. I don't know. It was me putting the headset out the window. So hopefully you were able to hear it. And when we do return, it's going to be a running clock right from the start. So this game in the second half is going to go very quickly. We do have a trivia question. We may try to do that even earlier.
Yeah, it'll be fast.
So just to make sure that we get that in. So we'll have a trivia question. I'm just going to check just in case the camera's working. That was supposed to be working at the beginning. And it's still not working. So some bugs to figure out from with the new camera system. And we'll get that figured out here, hopefully. I did see some scores. I think Lapel was beating Shenandoah 6-0. I have not seen a North Decatur Monroe Central score. Heritage Christian, who we play next week, was tied 14-all with Guerin Catholic. Just some scores. I think I saw Greenfield Central and Mount Vernon were tied at 14.
Wow.
So, let's see if I can find. Do want to thank the football manager. I think the last time I looked up there, I think it was Audrey Woolridge Jacoby that was running the camera for us. It may have switched. I don't know. So, anyway, I want to thank the football managers for stepping up for us when we were in trouble there.
Redmond kicks off. And looks like it goes out of bounds.
Gonna look and see. Like I said, this is going to go real quick. Hopefully we can get a lot of people some playing time, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it's going to go. Typically, what we've done in the past is we've had our starters play a series, maybe two, just so they don't sit idle with a big game coming up, and then start getting the the backups and the younger guys in. So we'll see if that's what they decide to do.
Shenandoah and LaPel are tied at 6 now.
Not sure if that says more about Shenandoah or more about LaPel this year.
One interesting score is Alexandria is winning 35-0 over Blackford, which is a team that we defeated week 1 pretty handedly. There we go. North Decatur up 29-0 on Monroe Central at half.
They are in a similar situation as us. Monroe Central graduating all those seniors. We saw them a little bit at the Jamboree if you were up there for that.
Yeah. There's a good little run. We got some new. There's a lot of starters still back in there.
I know Big Don Bova's in there on the D line though.
Yeah.
Warriors taken down by Derek Shaw of the Royals. 5-yard gain on the play.
Wes-Del just sticking to what they do, getting a chance to get some reps. They try to run, look like a little bit of a counter there, and Gage Tompkins having none of that. Drops them for maybe a yard loss. It's going to be 3rd and 6. And I think Wes-Del just had 1 first down in the first half.
Yeah, it didn't seem like they had too many positive plays. I didn't get to see much, but from what I saw.
They had times, but they had trouble putting positive plays together. And that's when they got their first down. Then all of a sudden they got like a sack and a penalty, and it was at one point 4th and 42. Now that looks like, depending on the spot, they may end up with a first down. Although from where the official on our side is, it looks like they're going to be maybe a yard short. So it's going to be 4th and 1. They got nothing to lose. It's already running clock, so they're on their 44. They've got to get to the white line of the 45. If they can get the ball on the white, based on how the sticks are, that should be a first down. They're actually going to spread it out a little bit, hoping it pulls the Royals out of there, and we'll see what happens. Quarterback sneak, and Flynn took a step back and then stood straight up before he went forward, and again, they're giving him a decent spot. The guy on the far side, I mean, he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage. I don't think that's a very good spot at all. I mean, that was at least a yard loss. His own lineman got in his way. So that's really questionable. I mean, it should be Royals ball.
Yeah.
Not sure how they're going to do this one.
Doubt that they're going to measure.
That's a terrible spot for us based on what happened.
Trying to check some stuff here. I need to delete a comment, so
makes me wonder sometimes if in a situation like this where the game is kind of out of hand, if the refs don't feel a little bit of empathy for the team who's getting beat.
Yeah, the fact that they're measuring right now, and now with the running clock situation.
Well,
and there's no way they were close to this first time. I wish I would have replayed it.
That was way closer than it should have been. That's I mean, maybe a link in the chain.
Yeah.
Short, but yeah, he didn't get back to the line of scrimmage.
No.
I think they were taking it where the center picked up the ball, moved it before he snapped it, and they gave him the spot off that.
Right.
So Royals take over on the 45. We still got our starters in.
We will have the trivia here shortly. Well, let's do it right now since we got a penalty we're going. Here's our trivia question. On one of the sidelines tonight, there is one coach who has coached football for both Eastern Hancock and Wes-Del in their coaching career. Who is that coach? So there's one coach on the sidelines tonight that has coached football for both Eastern Hancock and Wes-Del in their coaching career. So that is our trivia question. We'll get to that later. See if you got some guesses.
Kubi in.
And
he gets the corner.
Oh, he's still going.
Yep.
He almost broke loose.
He runs hard. He got the first down. Mark was stopped. It would have been maybe a 10-yard gain, and picks up the first down. And on that play, freshman Eli Manship, who is one of my favorite Manships, checked in for Cam Voles. I don't know if Cam was just getting a break or if he's going to be done for the evening on offense particularly. But
sorry. That's supposed to be showing that. Why is that showing?
The Royals line it up. Got a couple receivers and an H-back to the left. Kubi gets it up the hole. And another 7-yard gain. Got a bright future. Possibly a bright present, depending on how he keeps developing.
Right. I saw a little bit of the JV game, and he had a pretty good game. The one game they played, right? 'Cause the other one got rained out.
Yep.
They almost played it. I believe they were getting ready to play, and a downpour came.
Downpour and then lightning for probably an hour. That was a good ball. It just took our eye off. Got anxious to get upfield. And I think they waited a while, too, to see if they could get that game in. They were trying. It's hard to reschedule JV games.
I was here,
yeah.
And we did not – I did not leave when I wanted to because I kept waiting for it to let up, and it did not. Oh, there's QB.
Yep, another first down.
Some good blocking by the line.
QB on the carry from the Royals, taken down by Lucas Young. Good for Eastern Hancock first down.
And I tilted the camera down for the band performance, and I don't think they know how to tilt it back up. So hopefully,
I think we're all right. Looks like we can get that whole end in. Kubi again, up the middle. He just keeps going. I said, he runs straight up and down too. He's not even over his pads yet. So as he keeps going, man.
Haven't had any answers to the trivia unless our chat's not working. So there's one coach on the sideline that has coached at both Wes-Del and Eastern Hancock in football. Who is it? I thought somebody would know this, actually. So if it's people don't want to guess because they don't know.
Well, I'm guessing some of our usual crew that just recently graduated is probably not watching tonight.
Yeah.
So I think we would probably get a flood of guesses from them. What's interesting to me is that John has not jumped in.
Elijah's going to try. Oh, he tosses it last second to Manship. And a touchdown. I don't know if you can see it.
Yeah, you can't. We got an arm in the way up there at the top.
So he kind of drew the defense and then just kind of flipped it.
Yeah, we used to do that with Cole and Houston a lot, and Landon as well.
So that was Eden to Manship, and that might be Manship's first touchdown.
That is Manship's first touchdown.
So we've had a lot of people's first touchdowns tonight. We have there we go. Now they're moving our camera. Oh, I could have. So
Now we're getting some guesses.
So it's almost the end of the third quarter already, and we told you this will go very fast. Once you hit that running clock, it doesn't take too long.
No, and that running clock can be a pain for teams our size, Wes-Del size too, because you can't put your JV kids in the third quarter, or you can't play a full JV game with the numbers that
Right.
that you end up having. So
And then another thing, like, it's not an issue this year, but sometimes we've had JV games canceled because of numbers.
yeah,
And so
Yep.
they don't get as many games. So this is an opportunity to get on the
Right.
field on there. So
yeah. This the mercy rule might have been designed for some of those bigger schools. You see it at our level, but it can be a big headache because you don't want your starters to get hurt playing when what's basically a meaningless half. You don't want them to get too rusty. I mean, we don't want to embarrass Wes-Del. We don't want to score 70 points on them, but you can't put that JV crew in. We don't have enough kids to play a whole JV squad in the third quarter and lose one of their quarters. We're going to go up and play Wes-Del on Tuesday. Ball fielded really deep. Good kick from Redmond. Whoa.
nice defense. And we haven't brought it up here, but here is the defense. Here we're at almost the fourth quarter, and I'm going over starting lineups. But these kids aren't out here. They actually did their work earlier, but a lot of them aren't out there. So, and let's go ahead and get the special teams guys. There's some new faces. We got a new long snapper with Rubel out there. So, I guess that's the only new one from last week on special teams. We got some new players coming in, I think. I haven't got familiar with all the ones.
Fumble. Royals get it again. I can't see who that is picked it up. Is that 16?
Gavin Scroggins.
Yep, Scroggins. Right place, right time. Nice job, Gavin.
Yep.
And I didn't see who caused that fumble. Whoever is right behind Gavin put their hands up. I can't see a number there. Let's see if we can get that for you. Bowman causes the fumble.
That's going to be the end of the third period.
John has given a guess for both Coach Etch and Couch Etch.
Oh.
He may have been furniture at both schools.
What do we got? 48.
Dana with the Hibbert and 3 question marks. Is that like when?
Doesn't seem like she's confident.
No, I wonder if that's like when the middle school girls say somebody is hot and they put lots of T's and exclamation points.
All right. Well, are we having the quarter break right now during the?
We should kick the extra point first.
Extra point?
Yeah, extra point should go first.
Or
what did they? Was
or
there
are
a
they
penalty?
saying we didn't advance? What is going on?
Oh, we're on defense still.
We had an inadvertent whistle on the play.
Oh.
We played it down.
They blowed it.
Oh,
Blew it dead. That
is
stinks.
wrong.
Yeah, that stinks. Gavin, that stinks, man. That was a great job by you. And they're just going to call the quarter there.
So they call an inadvertent whistle. Referee was breathing too hard for a moment and blew the whistle, and it costs Scroggins his first touchdown.
Yeah, that's the second defensive touchdown we've had called
you
back.
Hate that. I think a Tatum Adams hit a home run this last spring, and it rains out, and it doesn't count.
Yeah,
I'm like, you hit a home run, that should count.
Yeah,
I don't care if the game gets ran there or not. Okay, let's look at that trivia question. Here was our question. On one of the sidelines tonight, there is one coach who has coached football for both Eastern Hancock and Wes-Del in their coaching career. Who is the coach? This is the last time we're going to be playing Wes-Del for a while because they're not on our schedule or in the conference in the future. So wouldn't be able to use this for a while. But the answer was chosen, and that is Coach Cody Hibbert. He is EH assistant this year and JV football coach. He coached middle school football and was an assistant at Wes-Del during the 2013-14 school year. So there's something you may not have known about Coach Cody Hibbert.
And he may or may not have volunteered himself as the
Yes.
trivia question.
Yes. That's what you get when we talk about things at lunch.
Is that on the tackle? 36. I don't have that number yet. And I can't see anymore.
36 is not on there. I think it's Gabe Johnson, maybe.
Oh, you're right. Yeah,
because
Gabe.
they couldn't find his original jersey number.
Yep.
And they haven't updated the roster.
Yep, Gabe new to our school this year, I believe, right?
Yeah.
So good job. That was a nice play. Looks like Ethan Sipes is coming. He's blitzed right up there. They pick him up. Hey, my kid got a tackle.
All right.
Good job, Griffin. That's I will tell you, as a cornerback, when you stand there with that buck sweep coming and there's a lineman pulling at you, and you're not very big. I mean, we saw Joseph blow up a lineman earlier on a similar kind of pull. So those kids, I think that's James King out there, kind of playing an outside linebacker, and I think it's Reese playing the safety on that side. So
yeah, we haven't got familiar with these numbers.
Oh, fumble.
Somebody got it. We
there
got it.
It is. They had it, and we rolled on it. Nice job.
Let's see who comes up with it. See who comes.
Sipes.
There's the replay. And nice
job,
job.
Sipes. Yeah, because it looked like they had it too.
Yeah, sometimes you say, I know in basketball we talk about first to the floor usually is the one that gets the ball. In that case, we weren't the first to the ground.
Right.
But he outfought him for it. And we've got some subs. Looks like Manship at quarterback. And I can't see who's back with them.
It's James King, there you go.
And he's going to get they're going to call hold.
Yep, he almost got his first touchdown call back. Yeah, that's going to be a hold. I don't know who that's going to be on. We'd have a lot of guys in there. It's out. Makes it look like it's a receiver where it was thrown, but John, I don't blame you. There's some people you can listen to and some people you don't want to, Choose wisely.
I don't think people were very confident, so I think there wasn't a whole lot of answers.
Or maybe you need to do Meet the Royals, meet Coach Hibbert.
I don't have that class anymore, though.
Yeah, that's too bad. That would have been a very interesting one.
Oh,
we're going backwards. For anybody who wants an entertaining listen with Coach Hibbert, his interview with Dave Poff, former superintendent, principal, social studies teacher, football coach, girls basketball coach.
Yes. Yeah, anytime I'm having a bad day, I go watch last year's North Decatur rain delay or lightning delay. It will cheer you up immediately. Drop there by Scroggins.
Yep, that was that same route we've run a couple times with Rubel, where you just kind of run a little stick route, turn around, get in the hole, and Gavin couldn't bring it in. Eli did a nice job putting the ball in the money.
Yep, that was a really good throw.
I like when the JV kids look good out there. They don't always get a ton of reps in practice.
Eli caught a touchdown. Now he's trying to throw a touchdown.
Yeah. That would not be the first, I don't think.
I would think Landon maybe has done it.
Well, we did that with I'm trying to think who
Fumble.
threw it. Whoops.
Oh, it's still loose.
Going. And we got it. We got it back. We used to run a throwback play, and I can't remember. Might have been Hungate, Decker, somebody like that. We did something. One of those kids that might have gotten it. That would be interesting. We'll have to ask Gallion if he can do some research on that. But
he would be the one that would know.
Yeah, I do remember this. The Bears, one time, Walter Payton had to play quarterback. He was the emergency quarterback. And I can't remember if it was that game or not, but he threw a touchdown, ran a touchdown, and caught a touchdown all in the same game.
Wow. Oh,
there's another hold. Yep, good cut from James. James, like if you watch James run, he's making contact and going down, going forward, which you like. James, a sophomore.
And I don't think they're updating our stats anymore, or maybe I need to click on this button. See if that does it. But I believe Eden's got 4 touchdowns.
Yes, you're correct.
So 4 touchdown passes. There we go. He ends at 14 of 22 with 165 yards and 4 touchdowns.
And a rushing touchdown.
Oh, yeah.
I think we have a potential player of the game.
Yep. Though I had another person in mind, too.
Yeah. I mean, there's 2 you could go with, and his stats are not right up there.
Yeah, they're not. I know.
I don't know how many are missing. At least 1, possibly 2. So.
Yeah. So Peyton Spear with 44 yards rushing and QB with 75 yards rushing.
Good varsity debut for that young man.
Man, they're blowing the whistle before
Gabe
we
just
even
got a touchdown. It's offside.
They're blowing the whistle mid-play. Like, not only is this a running clock, but they are making any of the plays that we are getting not meaningful. So feel bad for these JV kids getting an opportunity here, and they can't get any plays in.
No, and the defense is losing time. Let us score, right, or have us turn the ball over or something. But every time I make a positive play, send us backwards.
Eden's gonna throw, or not Eden. Sorry.
Oh,
Manship.
see, and Gabe couldn't pull that one in that time, and he got his reception taken away. Here comes another squad line change. Well, that was 4th down. So
yeah. I worked on this graphic, so I want to use it today. So make sure you subscribe to our YouTube account. We're also on Facebook and Twitter, so you can find out whenever our video is not working and find out what's going on. And we're also on IHSA TV as well. So check us out. Make sure you like us, subscribe to us so you know when. If you're wanting to watch, well, hopefully the camera works. The camera. I want to watch some games at the football field. We've been streaming some things from there and from the high school gym. And so those are only on YouTube.
Geez. That was not a well-designed play. Young man just got planted. Too many Royals to count that time.
Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and you can catch those games that we're not announcing, and we're just turning the camera on the stream. Those will only be on YouTube. We haven't quite figured out a way to get those to stream multiple places yet. So I think at one time we had 3 streams going this week. So
yeah, youth league football and high school volleyball and middle school volleyball.
Yep.
The middle school volleyball extravaganza.
Yeah, which was fun. And if you ever
fumble,
I thought we picked that right out of the air. If you want to listen to something, go listen to Emma Stanley sing the national anthem. 7th grader Emma Stanley sang the national anthem in that middle school live stream. So you don't have to go very far. Just go to the beginning. Watch that. She did amazing. I can't imagine singing in front of it because it was a really big crowd with Greenfield, and she got a great ovation when she finished.
Yeah, my wife said she should sing for all of the games now, not just middle school, but all of the games.
Extremely impressive. So check out that middle school volleyball stream and watch the beginning at least. And the 7th grade won. They defeated Greenfield, so you want to see I might have spoiled it for you, though. Sorry for the spoiler. And we've got a timeout, which should stop the clock. And let's see what else we have here. I want to make sure let's do a commercial. I'm supposed to do 2. So here we go.
At 9-Star Connect, we're committed to delivering dependable and affordable electricity, and we know the best internet service is all about speed and reliability. We deliver both. At 9-Star Connect, we are a different kind of company, and the difference is you.
High school football fans, welcome back to Friday nights, to pure spirits, to pure sports. Welcome back to high school football.
fans, I'm IHSA Commissioner Paul Knighty, and I just want to say, welcome back.
This is Friday night. This is Indiana high school football. This is
3 minutes
your
left.
IHSA.
42-0 JV defense out there. Wes-Del deep in their own territory.
Do hand it off up the middle, nowhere though.
Yep. And we're kind of getting a preview of what I think Tuesday night's going to look like.
Is that game? Where is that game?
It is at Wes-Del.
Okay. So JV football at Wes-Del. I believe the varsity volleyball plays Wednesday at home. I know.
Yeah, they're on the road on Tuesday, and I think it's Union. And then
home against Wapahani.
Yeah. Oh, and then they have a tournament on Saturday too at the deaf school, unless it's been called off. I haven't heard yet. Ball's out into the end zone. Gonna see he's gonna try to run it out.
He does get. Oh, he didn't
That's
get
a
out.
safety.
It is a safety. Who gets it? If I had my.
That's 16. Austin Brown, downtown Brown.
So Austin Brown with his first 2
varsity
points.
Yep, and that was a good tackle too, because
we did get the tackle.
Had to get his legs. Right. And again, that the punter for the Warriors should have just gone down.
So, I need to change my score.
So for those of you who don't maybe know the rules with the safety, they can punt or kick off to us from the 20, but we are going to get the ball. So a lot of times when you have typically you have a punter that will do this when you get up into college or into the pros, because they can get the hang time and maybe put it in the air deeper than the kicker. But I'm not sure how you would do it at a 1 and 2A high school.
How much do you practice this, or is this just a kickoff farther back?
It's kickoff with you may punt it if you're not comfortable with that. So they're gonna punt it here.
It's basically your kick return practice.
Yep, it's kick return and it's kick coverage when you're doing it. The mechanics of it are the same. You can just choose how you want to kick it.
Such a rare play.
Yep. Zach Stevens?
Yeah.
Yep.
Got
or
tackled.
no, that was not Zach. I think it was Reese. Yeah,
Reese got tackled by.
I think that's Connor Whitgren.
Connor Whitgren. Yep.
Connor was going back like he's supposed to make a wall, not realizing that Reese had caught it, that it came up short. So we may get a couple of offensive plays here.
Again, and you're like, sometimes if you were playing in a, if these were the starters out there, you'd be kneeling down.
Yep.
These are JV kids getting their opportunity to play on Friday night, so you're going to play. You're going to get their opportunity.
King again, he just trucks a guy.
I like how hard he runs.
Yeah.
I mean, he really runs in there, and there's no hesitation.
No. He's kind of a bull with some speed. Like James, I think, is the kind of guy who really likes to initiate that contact.
He definitely wasn't trying to go around the defender. He was going from point A to point B. There's a good run.
Yep. 22.
Connor Cook.
All right, Connor. And that will probably be the last play.
No, there's just about 20 seconds left. Play clock at 27. So, yeah. I can't imagine them trying to. Yep.
Yeah. No reason.
That's going to be it. So, Royals win 44-0. I guess we ought to talk about before people shut us off. We will not be streaming next week at Heritage Christian. That they have their own stream, so on Indiana SRN. So make sure that you check our social media, and we will pass that link along to you of where you can find it. So they will stream. They do a really good job.
Professional friends of ours, right?
Yes, very good. And they've been helpful to us at different times whenever we've needed their advice. So check them out at Indiana SRN. Sometimes there's an Eastern Hancock alumni that sometimes announces for them.
Yep.
So I don't know if he'll be doing that game. Let's see here. Let's go player of the game. I think we had 2 candidates. I think you're looking at, and we can maybe even do both, but Elijah Eden, 4 touchdowns, 165 yards. These are unofficial numbers. And then Caden Rubel, I thought early, and I didn't see a lot of the early stuff. I was hearing you talk about him, and then I saw a couple plays where he caught the ball, and then he was very aggressive getting to the goal line. I think he had 2 touchdowns. We don't have his yardage correct, I don't think, but
2 touchdowns. I think it was 3 catches. Okay. It may have been 4, but he did a nice job. My thought, Elijah even had a rushing touchdown.
Yes,
and I just think throughout the whole game, Caden was early on and had some things, but I thought Elijah, especially with us not scoring last week, and I didn't get to see the game, listen as best I could, but I was impressed with the bounce back from the freshman, simply because, I mean, he's learning every game out, something new for him. So.
Right, yeah, I agree with that. So we'll go with Elijah Eden as our Paxton Farm Sweet Corn player of the game, and I appreciate everybody that stuck with us through the issues we had, and I promise it won't be the last issues we have. So we will we'll keep working on it, and hopefully we get some of these technical bugs figured out sooner rather than later. So thank you for joining us, and we will see you next time. I think it'll be probably a volleyball game that we'll be streaming. Probably Wednesday's Wapahani game where we'll have announcers, but there may be some other streams out there on YouTube between now and then that will be with no announcers. So thanks. Good night.